Alec Baldwin slaps phone out of pro-Palestine protesters' hands. Let's take a look.
Israel, Zionism. Please say it. One time.
Could you do me one quick favor?
Alec, can you please say free Palestine one time? Why did you kill that lady?
You can't be
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was bars. Why did you kill that lady?
That lady got no jail time. No jail time, Alec. No jail time, Alec.
He shouldn't have gone.
You're putting innocent people in jail.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's like.
I was actually just thinking about that case in Target the other day. So like, I was like, that was like one of those times I was like, oh, they're definitely not gonna do thing, and then they did. I was like, oh, this is a real overreach of the criminal system.
As soon as I saw the fucking prosecutor go on Fox News, I was like, I know what's going on here. It was so ridiculous. They were like, yeah, no, actually, he this woke libtard has to go to prison in this situation where there's like very obviously a person that is worthy of criminal punishment, but we're also going to just like add Alec Baldwin to it as well because he's like an annoying lib.
This is what happens.
It's truly ridiculous. Like, I actually don't think what's going on there. I don't think this is exclusively proof that he's against Palestine. This person probably get on his last fucking nerve. Imagine like the trauma of like someone fucking up at work and cause you to murder some, like kill somebody. They're dead. You try to get your bagel. And someone's asking you to do something, I'll also be like, you fucking murderer? Could you make a stance? I need you to support the right cause, you shit murderer.
Well, I respect that he's pretending to be on his phone.
Yeah, he's like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm taking big business deal phone calls right now. Sorry.
We're making Rust 2.
Yeah. Oh god. We're gonna kill so many more people this time. Oh, it is. Yeah,
That movie didn't come out, right?
No. They're having trouble selling it apparently.
Because
Because it's like cursed.
Yeah. Except, was it Crow? That was a banger.
Crow?
The
Hell
Crow
yeah.
was a banger. Regardless.
Aren't they remaking it with?
Yeah, I know. With one of the Skarsgårds.
Yeah.
And he looks
Alexander
Joker.
Skarsgård?
No.
The fine one? Oh, the other
No,
ones.
the one that's like the other one that's also like silent
Bill.
neurodivergent assassin
plays
type.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Scary one.
The entire Skarsgård
Scary
family is
Skarsgård.
so
I think
goated.
he's kind of sexy.
He
Scary
is.
Skarsgård?
Scary Skarsgård, yeah.
I think so too.
He's kind of hot. Wait, bring him up.
He is very.
Can you bring him up?
This
Sure,
makes
I'll
me
pull him
feel
up.
like me and my boyfriend are rewatching Sex and the City, and we just always observe how it doesn't matter what the white man looks like. The girls are like, he's so handsome. We're like, that's it with white people. And that's how I felt just now when y'all were like, yeah, Scary Skarsgård is hot.
Hold on, give him a second.
I think he's like hot in a weird way. He's like just very weird looking, but also I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
No,
Oh God, this is where he looks awful.
Oh
Though.
no, that's a different one. That's a different.
Oh, this is a
Skarsgård.
different one.
Yeah, that's Scary
That's
Skarsgård right there.
Piker.
Scary Skarsgård isn't unattractive.
That's Piker
He's
Skarsgård.
just has an insidious, like if hot was insidious and scary, that's why he's it. Scary Skarsgård, like so Skarsgård is still handsome, so scary.
I don't know.
handsome.
I don't know how Alexander
Is gorgeous.
is so attractive, despite the fact that he's like there's like a level of white where you like move beyond even like conventional Western standards that oftentimes will say like, oh, if you're white, you're hot. Most Swedish people, I feel like most Nordic people like fit in the category of like too white, if that makes sense, where they're just like, dude, what the f
It's
This is
because
like
he played
light
Eric
is
in True
bouncing
Blood.
off of you.
It's because of Eric. If he didn't play Eric in True Blood, like if I hadn't seen that, he wouldn't transcend. Like he wouldn't be so hot. Like it's because I know definitively what he's capable of in his best form, otherwise known as Eric. in
Why'd they
True
do
Blood.
that?
They're doing
That's so funny. I love
they're
that.
doing memes.
Are
Oh,
those your
that's
thumbnails?
great.
Are those your thumbnails from your thumbnails? Maybe. I don't know.
That is beautiful because I have 2 docs on both those people.
Typical Hasan in blackface.
Yeah. Once again. Oh, they also wanted me to show you this when I had Shonda Black on, and he gave me my first do-rag.
I was like, I want a do-rag.
There's another one.
That looks great.
There's a purple one over here as well. I haven't worn that one yet. It's still that's how anti-racist I am. This is
I was given it by a black
call
man,
me
so
call me Ibram Kendi the way I didn't even open this do-rag because you
But
know
it's so nice though. What's the brand? Because I'm not gonna hold you.
I
looks
think it
nice.
was
I'm gonna get my
literally
boyfriend one.
the Little Bow Wow brand.
Lil Bow Wow does it correct. That's fine.
Yeah.
My little sister hates Keisha Cole's on it though. It's like a thing. She called my house very upset about the conversation we had recently.
All right, let's get back to Alec Baldwin and his bad day that he's
Alec
having.
Baldwin.
I'm so sorry.
Free Palestine, Alec, just one time, and I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you
He should
alone.
slap the
I
shit out of her, he
swear.
would.
Just say free Palestine one time. One time. One time.
Call the police.
One time, Alec. You know he's a criminal. You know he's a fucking criminal. Come on, Alec. Just say free Palestine one time. One time. Just one time. Please. And I'll leave you alone. Free Palestine. Israel. Zionism.
Oh my God, he's thinking it. He's thinking it. He's like, maybe I should just say it. Get her to get the away from me. Dude, that'd be so sick if he was like, yeah, free Palestine. All right, I said it.
Did you see the video today of the thing to Eric Adams on the plane?
Oh, that's what I was gonna. Don't worry, that's on the docket.
All right. Please say it. One time.
This is some weird activism, dog. Bro, not everything is activism, okay? This person is not an activist. I think people are saying this is crackhead Barney. I think this is like a character or something. Not everyone that mentions the name of Palestine is like, you know, is doing activism. This person's just being annoying, okay? It's funny. We can just look and laugh at it, okay?
Could you do me one quick favor?
Oh,
I'd have been Eric too. I'm not gonna hold you.
yeah. Oh, we got the foreign aid package that we're going to be talking about, and also more TikTok ban commentary as well. But speaking of hecklers doing heckling for good, well, we'll skip this one. We already talked about that quite a bit. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Are you Alec Adams? Yeah, fuck you! You support the guys from Palestine. You're politicking all over New York. Yeah, you're always partying. You don't actually care about the citizens of New York. Why are you in Miami? You know there are people being arrested there. People are homeless in New York. People cannot afford food. You keep cutting the education budget.
Yeah, good luck at the table of success, which you will be waiting on. Okay, that's what I would say if I was in Eric's shoes. It's one of my favorite bars of his. All my haters become waiters at the table of success.
You can fund the police. That's all you care about, funding the police. Everything is underfunded because of you.
Trying to get the
okay.
I know all black people like, hey, hold on.
The other people being like, we're just trying to get to we're just trying to get to our destination. Please don't. We all
hate him, please.
Yeah, I do get that. I do feel that.
It looks like they're on a Boeing 787, so maybe, you know, inshallah.
Okay.
The doors. It's his face once he realizes like this isn't a
Yeah,
fan.
no, the switch up is awesome.
Alec Adams?
He's happy for 1 second. Like,
It's like, yeah.
He loves fans.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh.
He's like another adoring fan. The switch up is crazy.
You!
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. He's so, how tall is he? He's so
he's
little.
not. Yeah, he's not tall.
He's
pretty short.
yeah.
He looks extra little. He almost looks cute here. Like, I hate to. He's just like, oh.
The side eye.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He thought he was about to add to the polycule. Oh my God. Is that in your dog?
To the polycule?
Do
You know about it?
No.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You
Tell me
should have
about-
brought that up on fucking, what were
polycule.
you, what was it? Is it
Breakfast Club?
Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That would have been heat. That
me
would
about
have
the polycule.
literally taken a life of its own. I have it on good authority that Eric Adams is a polyamorous individual with a polycule that his wife and his girlfriend live together.
Word?
Yeah, I mean, you already killed it on Breakfast Club, but this would have been an absolute slaughter.
Do we know who his wife and his girlfriend are? Are both them black? I just need all this for
I actually don't know
I
that
need to know
part.
the important facts of the case. For black people, it matters.
Oh, you're gonna get the Dr. Umar constituency.
Yo, if so much of one of them isn't black.
Oh, true.
Like, oh, black people
True.
lose their fucking minds.
That's right. That's like.
Can you imagine?
Listen, I know.
Oh, what I'd give for a white woman named Lisa. Like, oh, I really think that. Oh.
Yeah, he's a poly guy.
Someone
He's-
said we don't see race here, Olay.
yeah.
Ole.
Yeah, okay.
There's nothing wrong with
Bro, so
polyamory.
No, there is nothing wrong with that. But for Eric Adams and the particular constituents of black people he's pandering to, black people don't do those kind of, no, not as a community agreement. That kind of progressive statement, no. They can't stand the progressives. The ones that support him, that's why they don't like me.
So does he have a valid constituency beyond like the most reactionary people?
No, his like you see that he's polling in like a net negative everywhere. I love to see it.
Yeah, people don't really fuck with him anymore.
No.
What happened?
Wasn't it kind of like we don't have ranked choice voting in New York City, and then we still had a pretty wide field of people. There
how
were
we
a couple
ended up with him?
progressives. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you could have had an actually sick guy like Andrew Yang.
Andrew Yang was part of the problem. He got so much media attention, even though he only got 12% of the vote. Like there were so many people running in the primary with Eric Adams. Like New York City was like OD distracted with like it was crazy in New York City. Like the lockdown was very real, the protests and everything was very real. People weren't paying that much attention. Then it was the introduction of ranked choice voting. Then we had Eric Adams, we had Andrew Yang, we had Catherine Garcia, we had Maya Riley, we had Diane Morales, we had Scott Stringer. That's not even everybody. You see what I'm saying? And those were also the media attention was split up amongst them. So Eric Adams was getting like all the union support on the ground, but the media wasn't paying any attention to like his foolishness. And he was running around with like those civil rights looking ads to black people saying, "Oh, I was brutalized by the police when I was a teen, and that's why I became a police officer to fight racism from the inside." All that nonsense.
Right. Yeah. The NYPD was also like kind of cold on him too, because he did, as far as I understand, legitimately like complain about racism within the police department, only to like
cops.
only to like elevate black cops, specifically himself, to a higher position of power, and that was it. That was like the extent of the racism. He was like, yeah, we like black cops can do white supremacist stuff as well as white cops. It's really fucked up that we're not getting, equal looks here at the NYPD.
And he's actually kind of getting sued in relation to that, right? Like he just got sued under the Adult Survivors Act, and it's from a black woman who was his colleague back in, I want to say 1993 or 1998, somewhere up in there in the 90s. And she says that he was like the head of an organization, like essentially like a kind of caucus for fighting against employment discrimination for black people and like black women within the NYPD. So she went to him for help when she felt like she kept getting passed up for a job opportunity because she was a black woman. And she says that he agreed to help her, and he said, "Oh, let's go meet after work." They were supposed to go to meet to Coney Island, but she says instead of driving to Coney Island, he drives to a parking lot, parks, tries to get her to give him head, and when she doesn't, he finishes in front of her. That's what the lawsuit says. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wow, grimy.
Yes. So that's all his fighting for the inside he was doing.
He's a pervert. Yeah, he's a pervert, sex pervert. He does give that vibe, I will say.
Did that work? Is this like light bouncing off of something?
What happened?
And I don't know. It's on her face. There's like light bouncing off of something, but I don't know where. So I'm trying to like.
As far as I'm concerned, I look radiant, so I don't care.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. Well,
sorry. That's
so I
racist.
wanted to show you some of my favorite. Eric Adams memes. Obviously, you have New York City mayor visits Western Wall in Jerusalem, and of course, he's wearing a hustle.
He's always hustling.
I love his hustle culture stuff. Like he honestly just needs a podcast. If he had a podcast, he'd be unstoppable. Like people would literally, because he says all of the podcast things. But
I bet if he doesn't win this next election, I bet he makes some kind of like media right wing kind of pivot.
This was another phenomenal Eric Adams moment amongst many.
Person who's celebrating a new business, adding that it's the greatest city on the globe.
The analogy of the complexity of what could happen in this city, from planes landing on our Hudson River to all the other things. That was my comment. Those who take my comments in good faith are not going to.
Why doesn't this have the original take, man?
I know what you look. I know it. I think.
God damn it! It's so annoying. He's he's like anti-seed oil guy too, but no, the original one is way funnier.
He got them to take down all those videos.
Oh my God, where the fuck is it? It's so annoying. I can't believe that we can't find it. Oh, here it is.
The totality of the year. If you had to describe it, and it's tough to do, in one word, what would that word be? And tell me why.
New York. This is a place where every day you wake up, you could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center to a person who's celebrating a new business that's open. This is a very, very complicated city, and that's why.
What's so funny about it is he's talking slow. Like, when you do a media appearance and you're intentionally giving yourself time to think, like, this is New York. This is him thinking slowly.
He's taking his time with it.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm going to hit him with this stuff.
It's time to fuck up.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of, where 9/11s can happen any day. Okay?
Why? It's the greatest city on the globe.
It's so great. It's so great. But like, but this is, I'm trying to find like choice memes here because like you're the expert of Eric Adams, but I love Eric Adams memes in general. So I'm trying to show you some deep cuts here. This was before when he was running for mayor. This was a phenomenal interview where he's like, you know, of course, as if you're running for mayor of New York, you have to talk about how much you love Israel. That's a given, right? So here he is demonstrating his undying loyalty to the state of Israel.
Plan on doing what New York City mayors have traditionally done and be an advocate for Israel?
Well, I visited Israel twice. I'm going back again. And I'm going to try to find a plot of land so it can be my retirement place. I love the people of Israel. I love the...
They cut him out. They cut his reaction out because he was like, wait a minute.
I love what you guys are doing over there.
I don't think he knows what they don't really like black people there, bro.
Wait, no. Eric Adams' Black Israelite arc.
I see it.
It makes sense with the polycool.
Crazy.
The food, the
no, just wait though. This is awesome.
Culture, the dance, you know, everything about Israel.
The dance. I love the food, culture, the dance.
You know, so
where in Israel do you plan on retiring?
Oh, and the Golden Heights, you know. They're
Look at him, man. Looking like, where
bro said like, oh, it's just like recently annexed territory that America officially recognized. That's totally illegal. Like he's so ride or die. He didn't even say West Bank or Jerusalem. He was like Golan Heights. I would like to. It's like yeah, the Gaza Strip when we annex it permanently.
A couple of beautiful places that I really loved when I was in Israel. And yes, I'm an advocate for the country, and I believe in the statehood of Israel. And again, Brooklyn is the Tel Aviv of America.
Brooklyn
is the Tel Aviv of America.
It's like
I'm always saying that.
One day I'm going to make a show where I just feature quotes, and it's like, is this anti-Semitic or is this actually someone who is like trying to defend Israel?
You know, it's unfortunate that like media is so like split up like an algorithm, right? Like this is the kind of thing black people need that we'd never see. Like I'm an Eric Adams extraordinaire, and I'm like, huh? What is this clip?
No, this is a deep cut regardless. This was, you know, that's why I'm trying to show you like some of my personal deep cuts.
I'm gonna need somebody to like compile every clip y'all show me today and send it to me.
Oh, here's a compilation of Eric Adams calling New York the insert city of America.
New York City is the Athens of America. It's the Istanbul of America.
Oh, dude, that you know about this stuff, right?
No.
Wait, what do you?
Turkey. Yes.
The corruption.
Allegations, yes, of course.
The allegations. Oh my God, that's why he was there.
Yes.
Of America. It's the keys of America. It's the soul of America. We are the Tel Aviv of America. New York City is the Islamabad of America. The Zagreb of America. We are the Lima of America. Zagreb of America. Bad of America. The Zagreb of America. We are the Lima of America. New York City is Mexico City of America. This is the Dublin of America.
No,
I love,
dude.
I love his fits. Like he gets into it.
America, New York City. Everyone knows.
So sick. That's God. He's awesome. I mean, he's an awful piece and a monster, but he's so memeable. At least. Okay, so that's Eric Adams. He hates you.
He does.
How has your life changed since you absolutely destroyed him on Breakfast Club?
Other than like NYPD harassing me for like a couple weeks, it's fine. Other than like a lot more media and just like, hey, NYPD, I probably shouldn't be where NYPD is. They're dying to get me. Dying to get me. The tweets are crazy. My mom is like,
oh
absurd.
yeah. They've been like actively harassing you.
But it has radicalized my mother.
Is it the Sergeant Benevolence Association too, like that account?
Yes.
Because I remember this was during like the George Floyd protests that were happening. I remember, I think it was at that time where they arrested Bill de Blasio's daughter, and then like one straight up doxed her, and two, there was another moment where they like openly were like, "Don't you dare come to one of our fucking cop funerals, you piece of shit." Bill de Blasio, like, we'll kill you.
They kicked the governor. They told me, they were tweeting out that I need to come to that funeral. And then I blocked them. Then they were tweeting out that they were blocked. And then the governor showed up to that funeral and they kicked her out.
Sorry, my dad is trying to talk to me while I'm streaming. Okay, you guys man the ship real quick. Sorry, I have to see what's going on.
Oh, I like the chat. Hi, everybody. I've been reading the chat. You're not reading it?
I can't read it. It's I can't read. It's too fast.
Oh, it's nice. The chat is nice.
It's just emojis now.
Hey, everybody. Alex can't read, so don't even direct your conversation.
Okay, wait, guys. Please go sub to our podcast on YouTube, Lolo and Ole.
But before you sub to our podcast, Lolo and Ole, sub to my YouTube, Ola and Adi, and watch my Greg Abbott video.
We're plugging.
That's what I'm here for. You told us.
We're doing promo. It's the only time that we get to do promo. I never do promo.
I promote myself. No one will ever shame me. Y'all gonna watch my shit. I put a lot of effort into making it. My Greg Abbott video was so good. That's one thing I will say. My stuff is good. I will swear by that. Oh, and someone said I saw people say they like my hat. Thank you.
Yeah, you have great style.
Look at that. Thank you, friend.
So I don't know. Was it as scary as you thought it was gonna? You're not scared of anything. Scared. You don't care at all.
I'd be scared. I was anxious before my Eric Adams interview. I was anxious for the full 20. I only had a day of knowing, but I was anxious the whole time because my mother was like, "Don't do it. It's a setup." My mommy was like, "Please listen to your mother. It's gonna go bad." I was like, "Oh my god."
It's literally like one of the best things.
I was like, "It's a career."
You ever did.
Did you know what's crazy? My mother spent 24 hours giving me anxiety, telling me, "Don't do it. It's gonna be a mistake and everything." And then when it happens and it's great, she was like, "Well, alarm me. We knew that. We knew it was gonna be great. Nobody doubted that."
It's a valuable lesson.
Charlemagne is who invited me on. It wouldn't have happened if Charlemagne didn't.
I feel like Charlemagne actually kind of came back to you after they sort of got backlash about stuff.
Charlemagne sang my praises from jump with the interview. So how an interview happened was they brought Candace Owens on the Breakfast Club, which I criticized him for. Yes. I put out a video criticizing him for that. And I already know I know Charlemagne and them because I had a previous Breakfast Club interview. So when I put out the video criticizing him for that, Charlemagne called me. He was like, "What's up, Queen? Let me have it." So I did. I spent like 45 minutes telling him why I think that they're wrong for doing that. We went back and forth. We have a difference of opinion. He said, "Okay, come on the Breakfast Club next week." So I said, "All right, great." On Tuesday, I texted him because nothing had been confirmed. Like, "Hey, you still trying to have me go on the Breakfast Club?" And he was like, "Yeah, we trying to have you in on Thursday with the mayor." I was like, "The mayor who?" Eric Adams? He said, "Yeah." I said, "Absolutely no way they agreed to that." And so Thursday, then they tell me when I'm already there in the morning, they tell me outside the room, like, "Oh, you're going to be the one conducting the interview." Like, they didn't tell me that. I didn't know that until I was there. And they said Eric Adams is going to be at 10:15. And that is my notice.
And you killed it.
Yeah. And Charlemagne sent me like an audio note after, like, that was amazing.
It was amazing. I don't know. I'll never forgive Charlemagne for being a Pete Buttigieg defender.
Was he a Pete Buttigieg?
He was I think, and then also for a little bit, I think maybe even Mike Bloomberg as well. He's interesting. His politics are not exactly aligned with mine, but since he was an ally to yours, I'm not going to say anything.
No, one thing I'll give Charlemagne discredit. I don't agree with Charlemagne on a lot of like most things that Charlemagne says and does politically and stuff. Like I said, I got the interview. I was criticizing him about it on publicly and privately. So what I do appreciate about Charlemagne is when I have something to say or I disagree with something he does, he will allow that criticism. Like even more so than I think even like myself. Like I would not like somebody that I knew personally to like make a video. Shouldn't I immediately as you. Like, so I appreciate that he'll be like, get on the phone. And I really do tell him like, no, y'all are wrong as shit. Like there's no reason to be legitimizing this white supremacist. And so at least you can tell him that. He won't be like, oh, I don't fuck with you, criticize me.
Hasan, you should go on Breakfast Club.
What the fuck?
Haven't been on there?
No, I've not been on Breakfast Club.
That's surprising.
I would go on it. I don't know what I would talk about, but whatever they want me to talk about, I could do it.
You could talk about how you're problematic.
I'm a quirked up white boy. I'm a swagged out white boy. I got white boy swag. I'll demonstrate it on the Breakfast Club. I doubt they'd have him. I don't think they would have me.
They would have him.
Oh my God. I would love to go on the Breakfast Club and alongside Dr. Umar.
Oh.
That would be incredible.
That would be wild.
That would be content. But it would shock the world with how much support I have for him.
I wonder if Dr. Umar let me interview him. I feel like I should. Like he would.
I would like to interview Dr. Umar as well. That would be phenomenal.
Okay, you can go second.
Go to Hasan first.
Yeah.
You go to Hasan first. That makes sense.
Would he do that? I don't think he would do that, right?
He definitely would.
He would.
You're a bigger platform. Much bigger.
Oh my God, really? That would be so
sick. Your message
sick.
Before mine.
Wait, I'm gonna DM him right now.
Can I? DM
how do I reach out? How do I reach out to Dr. Umar?
Someone clip this. This is how it works. Clip this and tell Dr. Umar Hasan wants to interview him.
Well, I can only follow him.